Quick, make your decision.
Cliff.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to the smoke room.
How are you, Josh?
I'm doing alright. These pumpkin seeds are very seed.
Yeah. Very buttery.
I find that, like, eating, like, peanuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, like that kind of ilk.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say I love them.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like they're there and they're consumable.
Exactly. Well, actually, let me take that back. I do love eating sunflower seeds, just because I love the amount of salt on them.
You can just eat salt.
I could, but then if I eat salt, it's too much salt, and I don't have the fun little gymnastics of breaking open a seed and consuming the meat inside. It's just, practicing my head game, that's all. Casually practicing head game. But I would likely say probably above mid at this point, given my experience in life.
Yum, 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 yum. These are, they're just, you can just pick them up and eat them.
Yeah, that's why, like, this was full probably a few days ago. I've been, like, slowly hitting them.
Yeah.
And I have
taken that hit?
Because, yeah. The pumpkin seeds. But I have to, like, put the lid on them and put them away. Because I do get a little tired of the flavor. And I feel like they do feel a little funny in my tummy. But that might just be me getting in my head. But they're just so crunchy.
It's like fine.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Nils made them. I think he did a good job.
Yeah.
So, if you hear us crunching, audience, that's why we're eating pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. Some nice roasted pumpkin seed.
Roasted pumpkin seed.
Yeah. Okay, so here's this lad, right?
Okay. So it's Cliffy Boy, yeah. How do you like that, audience? I bet you thought we were going to go with Murdoch, huh?
Murdoch sucks. I mean, he does. He actively sucks dick.
Well, I don't know. I'll often kind of do.
William
doesn't suck dick.
No, I feel like Nick and William don't really do that.
Sounds like quitter talk to me.
These two, like Cliff and Mrjosh,
they live off dick.
They're actually just cum gutters.
They like, I need my cummies to live for the day, please.
Cummies?
He is a cummies. Cliff is a cummies baby.
You just like cummies?
He puts us in your cummies. Please, sir. May I have a little more? Glot.
That's what this lad is. That's what this
See,
little...
kind of, something wrong. Something that probably makes Cliff's head game not as good. He doesn't have handlebars like Murdoch does.
No.
Because his ears are too stubby.
No.
You grab Murdoch's ears and you're just like,
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
I guess you can, like, pinch this lad's cheek.
Grab him by, like, his face tuft. That's a thought.
Massage his face while he's going at it.
I don't know if... Okay. I don't know if that's really something that someone would do.
Probably not.
That's the way I think about it, I suppose.
I just said you could. Not that you would.
I guess. Not, yeah. Whatever, Josh.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your proverbial dinghy.
Yeah. You could be, like, pressing a finger into his eyeball while he's
Yeah,
sucking,
you could.
But, like, you probably won't.
So, hey, Cliff, look at this. Watch this. Sticks my finger in your eye.
Right?
That's pretty good. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go down this little weaselly road, huh? Are you excited? You pumped?
While the fox's wager is tempting, it's just that. A wager. I can't go risking anything when I've already lost so much. The weasel seems an easier mark. Though I could do without his longing stares.
He's in love with you.
You, weasel! Oh. He stands at attention, fur bristling. The names? Clifford, Twibbits.
Twibbits.
Right, Cliff. It's your lucky night. He lingers there for a moment, slack-jawed.
Yeah, you had those little twists.
I had those, they merged together.
They were a little whoop.
You know, it do be that way.
They got a little Monty on you.
Murdoch raises an eyebrow at me, a smirk playing at his muzzle after he eyes Cliff up and down. That's what I thought. He pats Cliff's shoulder, startling the weasel out of his trance. Do not try to wear him out, Sam. This one looks excitable.
He would go all night.
I beg your pardon?
Not to say he would last all night. He would just come a lot.
Yeah. And Cliff's getting more flustered by the minute. Mrjosh, however, just shrugs, a smirk turning into a smug grin. Looks like I was barking up the wrong tree. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, it's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Enjoy. He saunters off, wearing that toothy smirk, slouching. Cliff casts his eyes to the floor, clutching his satchel. His satchel that's not on his model, tightly in front of him.
He looks so anime.
He's staring at me. Doshio.
Samu-san, don't stare. I will come.
Samu-senpai.
Oh, God. This is bad.
Is it?
Maybe we should not do Cliff's
Where's my high school AU?
We can't do that though. It's about sex, and you don't want sexing with high schoolers.
That doesn't stop any of the visual novels in Japan.
That's fair.
If they're all teenagers, it's fine. Come on, follow me. The stout enters before me, making himself at the home before I can even lock the door. He walks spryly around the room. Floorboards creak underfoot, only stopping when he passes the mirror to fix a tuft of head fur on his head. Well, that's getting tussled right away.
Right
sir.
away.
You know.
You just went me,
right?
You do that thing like you do with the cat. You just face hand.
You're saying you wouldn't do that to Cliff?
I absolutely would.
Yeah.
Face
Whole hand on face.
On face moves hand.
Good.
You gotta shake that little boy around.
His clothes still have some dirt and blood on them, but he smells better than most my clients, regardless. Ooh.
He smells like fresh perfume.
Okay, but do you, like Sanyu Boy, do you prefer them nice, prim, proper, and perfumed, or do you prefer when they smell like men?
Smell like the mine. Smell like men.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I'll take mint over sweat any day.
Wow, so there's your answer.
It depends on the sweat.
I don't know. Like, okay, so like the thing with sweat is like sometimes it smells like sweat, and like for lack of a letter oh my god, I keep mixing up words. For lack of a better word, musk, but like it's not like a smell that like you want to avoid or like close, like, you know, hold your nose or been like, ew, you stink.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you smell like you've been working today. Yeah. And it's kind of nice, right?
It's kind of hot.
But then you have some people that just emit like an offensive odor.
Okay. So there's a difference between like a masculine musk and a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Oh fuck!
That's the difference.
I see.
Yeah.
You've been able to quantify it in a way that I do understand.
Exactly. It's like no. I want them to smell like a man. Mm-hmm. Don't want them to smell like a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Like you know, what's her name? Bonnie from what was her name from Kim Possible?
Yeah.
The cheerleader.
Oh yeah,
girl?
yeah, with
With Bonnie. Yeah.
yeah, where she was talking to her boyfriend after football practice. She's like, and then we're gonna meet up. Like she was gonna go over to his house, and she's like, "Don't shower. I love it when you sweat." Or like,
I think she uses the term glow, or something.
glisten. I
Glisten,
like it when you
yeah.
glisten. That's right. That's right.
And I'm like that. Yeah.
She's just like me for real. For
Yeah,
real.
for.
No, Bonnie though, right?
She's cool.
She's pretty great.
I like Bonnie. Quite a lovely room you've got here, Samuel. It's very atmospheric. I can't quite tell if he's being genuine or talking down to me. Why not both? The smile seems honest enough, but I've learned enough not to trust a smile. It's not the worst place to spend a night, I suppose. The Hip's one of the fancier places in town, after all. Especially in such a delightful company. Laying it on a bit thick here. He smiles at me, then sets his satchel down on the bed, turning a pink paw over the sheets. I followed him there, hoping stray smells don't linger. How are you feeling? Most men aren't exactly ready for action around after taking a beating like you did.
Well, you see, Sam, the beating actually got me erect.
He seems like the kind of guy. Furrowing his brow, the stout sits next to his satchel, hands clasped together in his lap. I'm quite all right, thank you. Just a tad rattled, I suppose. Can you believe people are allowed to conduct themselves in such a manner? Nice eye. I can't do much about it, I'm afraid. It's just the way things are around here. Surely the sheriff could... Is the PNG of a pizza.
I need the pizza right in front of him. Fuck. Oh, I love that image so much, dude. It's so funny. Holy shit.
Assaulting a stranger in broad daylight. Criminals like that shouldn't be allowed to walk the streets, much less enjoy a drink at the local establishment. If you're lucky, they'll get slapped with a fine and be back home before sundown. Better than the alternative, having them sit in jail for a few days and getting mad as hell when they're let loose. I sit next to him. The bed creaks under the extra weight, but I know it can handle it. He looks around to the room. The glasses make his eyes look twice as big as they actually are.
You know, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah?
Because, like, they're kind of proportional with the way he looks now, right?
Yeah.
Just imagine taking the glasses off and seeing...
I don't know, they're tiny. They're small.
Small, beady eyes.
No.
Because it's, the glasses make him look like he has big anime eyes. But if you take him away, he's going to be like pinhole eyes like, hello, Sam.
Oh my god. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe his eyes are bigger.
Or
He takes them off and suddenly you're in a fruit basket.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Is that what you want?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I want Cliff to be in my romance shoujo manga.
No, I don't. Things are already so vastly different from what I expected. Echo's full of surprises. I hear my voice crack in the middle of my sentence as my mind wanders back to Jack for the briefest of moments. His voice cracks just like me, Fur.
Yep.
Nope. I hope he doesn't notice it. Truly, as an academic, I'm not sure whether to be intrigued or frightened by the prospect. Intrigued. I feel the whiskers in my wrinkles?
Mm-hmm.
Wrinkles. Whiskers.
There's no H. There's an S at the end.
Yeah, whiskers.
There's no L in the word whiskers. There's an L right there.
I don't know. It's fine.
I mean, he's an animal. So
There's like an N that's almost an H.
if you put the N and the L together,
Yeah. We can build the word
we can,
whiskers out
right?
of it.
We super could. Hold on now. WHISKERS. It's the same number of letters.
Let's go. Wrinkles in my forming grimace. Okay, I understand what that is supposed to be. Okay,
it was a weird sentence.
I'm not particularly looking forward to the prospect of having to peel him off the streets again. No, just be careful. The people here, they don't like people like you and me. People like us? What do you mean?
Gay boys.
Queers. Oh. Just keep your head down. You can do that, right? The weasel rolls his eyes. Well, of course, Samuel. I didn't come all the way from Batavia to get snuffed out by some common thugs. Batavia? Have you heard of it? Not anything beyond what Cynthia told me. I'll take that silence as a no. It's a small nation in Western Europa, not too far from the Isles. I hail from its capital. Europa, huh? No, what's it like? Flat. He laughs. Actually, I could show you if you'd like. There's that overly familiar tone again. You got pictures or something? In a sense. He reaches for his satchel again and taking out a stack of what looks like postcards. The one on the top is distressed and worn, its edges frayed. It shows a slanted street with a colorful building lining a canal that's painted a brilliant blue. Walking the sidewalk are many different species, half of which I've never seen before in my life. Hard to believe a place like this even exists. That's the capital of Batavia, as painted by Anthony von Howling, 1864.
Good job. Good job.
I did it.
Good job.
I did it,
You made
guys.
it through.
Oh my god.
Everybody, he's growing up. He's growing up so fast.
Oh my god.
I'm growing.
One of my absolute favorites when it comes to his work. To be honest, though, I'm rather biased. He offers me the card. I handled it as delicately as I can, but even then, it's just about falling apart in my paw. My father took me to see the actual painting once in City Hall. Does your family still live there? I hand him the postcard. My father and sister share our ancestral home. They still send me the occasional letter, but I haven't seen either since I left for university. As for my mother, she passed away about 10 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Not really, of course, because I don't give a fuck. I don't know any of these people, and I barely know this weasel myself. Don't be, Samuel. It was a long time ago. What about you? Do you have a family? A home? No, I don't have a family. I'm grimacing again. Oh, my stars and garter.
Poor baby boy. Shall we adopt you?
Oh my god, no.
At least we're not blood related or anything.
Oh, not with this lad. No. No.
No?
No. No. This is not what we're doing here.
Oh, bless it.
No. Cliff's eyes widen and he lets out the smallest of gasps. It's like it's some honest to God affront. He looks away at the floor, at the walls. Oh, that's He falls silent for the first time since I met him. Is that all I had to say to shut him up for a second or two? His pink paws return to his little satchel, fingers gliding over the buttons, opening and closing it repeatedly. I squeeze his shoulders to snap him back to reality, but he ends up dropping the little bag and spilling most of its contents, mostly papers, onto the floor. The little guy scrambles to pick them up. I am deeply sorry. I didn't mean to upset you or hit you, hit on a sore spot, or
Don't you worry about a thing.
His attempts to get the papers only end up scattering them around the room. He closes his eyes and lets out a long sigh, rubbing the bridge of his snoot.
Wanting for pizza.
Oh, pizza. Did they have pizza back then?
In America, I don't know. I don't even know if they had it in Europe, actually.
Interesting.
Let's find out when pizza came out.
Right?
And need some help.
He looks at me, inside of his ears redder than ever. He nods shakily. I was right. He is cute when he's quiet. I slide down my knees next to him and grab everything I can get my hands on. There are postcards, pictures, along with some papers that have a lot of long-sounding words on them I don't quite understand. They're all written in a neat cursive that reminds me of Cynthia.
So,
Yeah.
pizza came from Naples, Italy, in the 17th century.
Oh.
In 1905, applied to the government for a guy applied to the government in New York City for the first license to make and sell pizza in the country. And it wasn't really popular until the 1940s.
Okay.
Across the U.S. So this
takes place the same year as it got legalized.
Yeah, they legalized
when
pizza.
they legalized pizza, you know.
Hashtag legalize it. It's pizza. It's pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Let the little man sell his pizza.
What do you think the first owner of the guy who first started selling pizza here?
I don't know. What animals do they have in Italy?
I don't know what's native to Italy. Oh.
I don't know.
Thanks for research.
Maybe I'm so small-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just have your first owner be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a sparkle dog. I don't know.
No.
Maybe a Dalmatian. Because he liked putting pepperoni on his pizza and giving it spots.
Oh my god.
So he'd be
Oh my god.
a dog with spots.
Oh my god.
Don't be mad just because my logic is flawless.
Flawless. Oh dear.
It's sensational, even.
What's all this about?
Cliff looks at the papers in my paws while he stuffs the postcards back into the satchel. Those are the notes of my thesis. Hand me those, if you please.
The thesis? What's that?
Oh no, the orders all scrambled. He gathers what looks like a book's worth of documents, evens them out, and stuffs them back into his satchel. He doesn't get up, instead clasping his paws on his lap once more. All right, that should be all of them. Please forgive me, Samuel. I didn't mean to waste our precious time together behaving so, well, clumsily. And now...
It's a real shame seeing that Batavians suffer the same levels of poverty that the British in real life suffer. Because they can't even afford the letter T. If you hear them talk, they say something like metal, they say metal. Or mental, they'll say metal. That's metal, isn't it?
No.
They can't afford the T.
It's two whole lines.
So it's a thesis. It's not a thesis, it's a thesis. Oh, I'm gonna write my thesis on this day. Sorry guys. It's a real tragedy that they're so impoverished they can't afford the letter T. Which is funny because they have tea time. That's where all the money goes. It's to tea time.
Save me. Save me from all of this. End it now. Or are you sitting here having to play Cliffy Boys around?
Are you saying this isn't helping? I'm providing you some good education.
You know what? It's true. It's true.
Yeah, right?
What's your favorite tea?
My favorite tea?
Yeah.
I like a good spiced chai flavor.
Man, there is a British YouTuber I watch, and all she does is open up like card product. So at the beginning of her videos, she'll like pour a cup of tea, basically B-roll of her like making
Getting
the
ready.
entire process of the tea, drinking like, oh, that's some nice chai tea. Now on to the new Digimon Adventure 2 box opening. This sports a lovely like
That's
just
pretty good. I like that. I like that. That sounds like great content,
You know?
actually. Yeah.
Right.
I like chai. I'm a big fan of Constant Comment.
Mhm.
I used to be really into Constant Comment. It was really good.
I get it.
And then I also like Irish breakfast tea.
Mm.
Very good. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's better than the English breakfast. I'm sorry.
I get it.
I'm
I get
sorry. Irish breakfast tea is better. Period.
He's gonna get canceled over this.
I know.
Oh my god.
They're gonna
He
come
rings his paw. Oh my god. I'm just stuck. Oh my god. These pumpkin seeds.
They're making you burpy.
That, and I'm also choking on them.
Oh, true. It's very dry. Drink your drink.
Right. No. He wrings his paws, shutting his eyes tightly. May I, touch you?
Touch me.
Right?
I want to be dirty.
Right? Ain't that why you're here? I suppose it is, yes. All right. Here goes.
Cliff says, "Do you give consent?"
My god. Maybe we'll just cut here.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Right here, I think.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
We're
hello.
back.
Go.
Oh my god.
We're post-time skip.
Yeah.
Now Frankie looks awful.
He looks horrendous.
And
Chopper
Chopper looks awful
does not
as
look
well.
good either.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Such a shame.
It is. Robin, better than ever.
Pretty good.
I love the floral skirt with
Mhm.
that she has and the leather jacket during
Mhm.
Fishman Island. That look for Robin.
Very good.
Ooh, that girl knows how to
Brooke
work it.
Looks the same.
Looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Usopp.
He had a side grade.
I would say Usopp upgrade.
Upgrade.
I'd say upgrade.
No, no.
Zoro side grade.
Side grade. No.
Sanji
Side grade.
side grade. A little bit down because he does. Is it that his eyebrows are like stronger? I guess. I don't remember.
No, isn't it just that his hair is parted the opposite way?
Is that? I don't remember.
Yeah, his hair reverses.
But that would track for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, side grade.
Side grade.
Okay.
How do you feel about Nami? This one's contentious, I feel, right? Like,
I mean, I genuinely just miss the old art style. I
Mhm.
get that it's just more streamlined to do it the way they do it now.
Mhm.
I just miss the way it used to look.
I get that.
Like when I look at what Nami used to look like,
I prefer. It's weird because Nami's design feels like they reversed the design almost, because now it's like open top, covered legs, and before it was open legs, closed top.
yeah, fair.
And I prefer her pre-time skip looks a lot.
I'm a bigger fan of that. I mean,
Yeah.
I liked her face shape.
I also like the haircut.
I like the haircut more.
I don't like her long hair.
Not a huge fan. I mean, Robin. I mean, I like it more on Robin.
Yeah,
Like I liked her short hair, but I also like her with the long hair.
she looks good both.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Nami's long hair.
Nami, I'm like, nah, you should have stayed. You should cut it a bit, you know.
See, when Vivi comes back, she's gonna have short hair.
Oh my god, I would love to have like the full Straw Hat crew. Just saying.
So what we're missing, Vivi and whatever the duck's name was.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
yeah, because now
Because
now Jinbei's kind of part of the crew.
Jinbei's like
yeah.
around.
Exactly. So
It only took 20 years.
God, I know. I'm like, Oda, why'd you wait so long for the cutest character to be in the Straw Hat
Oh my
crew?
god.
He's cute.
He's pretty great.
I like Jinbei.
He's awesome.
Okay, we finished having our dick sucked and
Yep.
our butt licked.
Will
So
he went for that dick. Wanted to get some of that there dick.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, now it's nighttime. We've finished cuddles.
And now it's dark.
You dork.
It's
My eyes shoot open. Moonlight leaks through the gap between the
Please
curtains,
stop
and the
this.
only reminder there's even a world beyond this room.
Please stop.
Cliff sleeping silently, his head in the crook of my neck. A strange scent fills my nostrils. It's not mine, not Cliff's. It's something else entirely. Something rotten. I try to turn my head to see if I can find what's causing it. Try to, because I can't fucking move. Oh, are we in sleep paralysis mode?
I think so.
Oh,
Go sleep. Go full sleep.
he's just
rally.
like Chase for fur.
For fur.
I have to take a drink after I eat
The
one
sunflower
of these
seeds.
These sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I've got one piece stuck in one of my molars.
Yeah.
Shit kind of hurts.
Huh, that's kind of funny. It's like I've been nailed down to the bed. Can't even move my toes. The smell's getting stronger, enough to make my eyes water. My stomach lurches with a strange mixture of fear and nausea. I want to call for Cliff, but I can't make a sound no matter how hard I try.
What are we gonna see?
Right? There's a heavy breathing sound coming from inside of my room. From the corner of my eye on the other end of the room, I can make out the faint shape of something. Something big. Is it a man? Its features are hazy, but I can make out what looks like a coat of gray fur. A pair of red eyes is glaring at me, glowing faintly, hatefully. When I blink, it's still there. The scent is becoming unbearable. I want to vomit, want to do anything, but I can only watch as it begins to move towards my bed. Its steps are loud and heavy, its strides unnaturally large. It moves far too quick for something that big.
Bro.
Calm down. Come on.
It gave a roar.
I do roar.
Is it gonna spook us? Is it gonna jump scare us?
Right? I squeeze my eyes shut tight, waiting for it to strike. Samuel? My eyes snap open to see a Cliff hunched over me, one brow raised. He's still naked, holding a rag from dripping water, his other paws cupping my cheeks. My breathing's ragged, and it's only when I try clearing my throat that I notice I've been screaming. I notice a pail of water sitting next to the bed, and I reach for it without even thinking. Tipping my muzzle away from the spout, I cough once, twice, and then everything comes out all at once. By the time I've hacked up the last of yesterday's meal, the soapy water's dark and murky. The pail nearly falls out of my hand when I set it down on the floor. And when I meet the weasel's eyes again, his mouth's hanging open. I almost expect him to get ready to leave right then and there. Instead, he sits down next to me, pushing the pail aside with a foot paw.
Mm-hmm.
With his foot.
It's not just a foot; it's a foot paw. They have 4 paws.
Paw.
They have
Paw.
paws
Foot paw.
and foot paw.
Foot paw.
These are just called paws, though.
Not hand paws?
No, just paws.
You don't want to call them hand paws?
They're just. I don't want. It's not about what I want, Josh. It's
Would
about what
you
they
want
call
to
it.
call them hand
No,
paws?
I would just call them paws, or grippers, even. But no, when people say grippers, they're referring to nasty feet. Put those grippers away.
Do they refer to feet?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
You never. Oh, then that means you haven't heard the audio. Hang on. Hold
Okay,
on. This is
yeah.
so important.
He clasps his hands, not paws. Are you all right? I rub my eyes, shaking my head.
Bad dream.
Was it even a dream? Feels like I didn't sleep a wink in the end. Would you like to talk about it? I exhale a lot of breath.
Not really.
Okay.
There you go.
Those dogs are barking. Now that's a Rouge line. Why does Rouge have like the best?
The best
lines?
ones? I don't know, man. It's just really good.
You find some chicken over there.
That's the top comment. Those dogs are barking.
Why is the Sonic fan base so sexual?
I don't know.
What is it about Sonic the Hedgehog that just suddenly makes people go, I could loot this?
You got me. You got me.
I've never understood it. I partake in it, but I've never understood it. You know?
Yeah.
For fur?
For her.
How would I even describe it?
I'm surprised you haven't gotten up and left yet.
My voice is so hoarse, I'm practically croaking. He tugs my sheet down, starting to leisurely scrub at my chest and torso with a rag. I grip my teeth. It's cold. He tuts at me. It wouldn't be very gentlemanly of me to leave you behind after a night like that now, would it? Especially with you tossing and turning in your sleep the way you did. He gestures for me to sit up. I do, raising my arms as he scrubs my armpits and back. I'd complain, but I'm in no mood to do much of anything. Cliff stares at me, nodding urgently.
I think I saw a creature in the room with me, with us.
The stout looks worried and bemused right now, but he keeps nodding.
Then there was the smell.
This creature, what did it look like? Yes?
Oh, I was gonna say it's blood.
It's blood. Oh my god. I was expecting for him to laugh at me, to question it just as much as I'm doing, but he sounds completely earnest.
I couldn't see much. Great for red eyes.
Red eyes? Like yours?
No, not like mine.
Oh, he plays Red Eyes.
He's gonna lose.
You don't think he went with his Red Eyes Black Dragon?
That deck sucks. It's so ass.
Why is it so bad?
So that every wave of support, they change the playstyle. So there's no actual coherent
Red Eyes
strategy to the deck.
I see. And I'm sure you can't mix.
Most of it
Very
you can't
well.
really mix. That and it has the worst fusion spell out of all fusions, like all in-archetype fusion spells ever printed. So it lets you use fusion material from the deck, right? That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, to activate this card, you cannot summon that turn. So before or after the resolution of Red Eyes Fusion, you cannot summon monsters.
So you're only summoning whatever Red Eyes Fusion, but you want to have board presence already or something.
No, you can't have it before that.
A period?
Yeah, if you summoned before the activation, you cannot activate Red Eyes
Like
Fusion.
at all for the
Yeah.
whole
For that turn.
for that turn. Okay.
You're losing next turn.
Oh, I
Because
see.
all you'll have is one Red Eyes Fusion monster,
Fair.
and they're all terrible. Like, they're just straight up all terrible. There's one good one, and it's not even really a Red Eyes monster. It's a Dark Magician monster.
Ah.
But, like, you know.
Red
can
Eyes
use
it's in the name.
Yeah. It's like Red Eyes Dragoon.
Okay.
Or something like that, but it's like you look at the monster and you're like, that's a dark magician.
That's a
card.
dark magician.
It's a dark magician, but wearing like the Red Eyes armor.
Ah, okay.
You know? That's like the best thing that deck has, and
And that's
Sorry,
not
friend.
that's not saying a lot.
yeah, no.
No, why?
I was just curious. He finishes up with my armpits, and it was about to tug the sheets even lower, but I grab him by the wrist to stop him in his tracks.
I'll take care of that. You should go get yourself clean.
He withdraws. Oh, I finished cleaning myself a little while ago. As they say, the early bird catches the worm. Is that a dick? Okay.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
A little worm sausage friend?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Little worm, a little bit of worm.
It throbs, it wiggles, you know.
It throbs, it wiggles, it makes silk, you know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's just like a worm.
It's just like a worm.
I'm actually about to get dressed and go over to my notes when you began. He makes a face. Well, convulsing. I take the rag from him, leaning back and lifting my legs to do the last bit of cleaning while he gets dressed. Would you like me to fetch you a fresh water? Take care of the mess, perhaps? He eyes the pail beside the bed warily.
I'll be alright. Thanks.
Well,
There he goes.
we can do it. There we go. Okay. I put the rag on the nightstand right next to where the pail had been. But then I notice a piece of paper that flutters beneath the bed. I pull it out. Luckily, it's still clean and dry. It's another one of Cliff's notes. There are several sketches next to the text on this one, mostly of folks around town. I recognize Mrjosh, but the smug grin on the camera hanging around his neck. Underneath his picture is a pretty nice portrait of Cynthia. Mesita is written next to her in a large block letters. The weasel notices me looking at it, waddling towards me with his pants still at his knees. Ah, I was looking for that one.
You did you draw these?
I did, yes. He puts his pants on. It must have slipped out of my satchel. I drew Miss Cynthia yesterday, as I was waiting for you. He points to the picture of Mrjosh. This one's from memory, though. I drew it shortly after I woke up this morning. Just how long has he been awake?
For your thesis.
For your faces.
Oh, my thesis. In a way, yes. The people and history of this area are exactly why I came here.
What people? What history? There's nothing here but dirt and sin.
I also just fancy drawing what interests me. People and nature, sometimes even the sky.
Oh, he's an artsy boy.
Yeah, what a shitty prospect in life. I frown.
Did he draw me?
I reach for my shirt and open my mouth, trying to think of how I should phrase the question.
This thesis of yours.
And I stop myself.
Thesis. What's it about?
What even is a thesis? Oh my god, poor Sammy boy.
Oh, he's never had to think of a thesis in his life.
Right?
Never had to do. What'd you do for your thesis?
God, no, I didn't have to do like a thesis. I just had to do like a full portfolio. So,
Smart.
Yeah, it do be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think this is an okay place to leave this off.
Okay, we started
So,
Cliffy Boys.
Yeah, look, we're started. Have you enjoyed your time with Cliffy Boy already?
I mean, like, I didn't get my dick sucked, so like, I didn't get my dick sucked or my ass ate, so like, I could only have enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
You know what I
Would
mean?
you let Cliff do that to you?
Probably.
Okay. There you go.
Probably.
His little like
I'm a simple man.
his little like sandpaper tongue.
Do weasels have sandpaper tongues?
I don't know.
What?
I usually think of like creatures with like the smaller types
That have, like,
sandpaper
coarser tongues?
Yeah, like a cat.
I've never heard that about a stoat, but then again, I've never looked into it.
Have you never grabbed a stoat by the neck, pulled out its tongue, and felt it?
I've never grabbed a stoat by the neck and pushed down on its head and had its tongue pop out like a cash register go
Terrible. That whole thing, that whole situation. Oh my god. You know what? We'll see you around, everyone. Goodbye.